Hello everyone. So in our previous video, we saw that how we can put a key value pair in a hash table using the separate chaining collision resolution technique. And in this video, we will see that how we can get a value by key in a hash table. So friends, before we start, in case if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so that you never miss any update. So friends, let's suppose we are given with this hash table having buckets array where number of buckets is 10, which is the length of this hash node array, and the size is 3 because we have inserted 3 key value pairs in the form of hash node, and where we have detected a collision, there we have inserted the nodes in the form of chains. Here index 1 is nothing but our bucket index, which correspond to this list whose index is 1, which is being generated by the hash function by providing a certain key. So friends, here you can see the advantage of searching a value corresponding to a key in this hash table is it is very much fast. So for example, let's say if we want to search for key 105, so here you can see that the number of buckets in the buckets array is only 10, and we are storing a huge value in this buckets array. So after storing these values in the form of chains, there one question arises that how we can get that value, because storing is easy, but how we can get a value corresponding to a key, and that too very much fast. So here, as we discussed, the way we put the key value pair into the hash table using the hash function, the same way we use the hash function and deduce the index and try to search for a key. So here you can see that size is 3. So inside this buckets array, there can be thousands of elements in the form of key value pairs. So how hash function help us in searching our particular key value pair fast is, let's suppose if we call table.get and pass in a key as 105. So via this method we are asking that please get us the value corresponding to this key. So here what happens is, key is 105. So at the start what we do is we pass this key to our hash function, and hash function provide us with an index, and we try to search only in that particular index. So this type of searching makes our data structure very much efficient in searching. So here our hash function is, we pass the key. So here we can take any hash function which we like, but here I am taking this modular hash function where we are simply taking the key, we are dividing it by buckets.length or number of buckets, and whatever is the remainder that we are simply returning, which will be treated as our index. So if we divide 105 by 10, we get remainder as 5. So our bucket index is 5. So it means that this key can only present in the chain of nodes corresponding to index 5. So we simply access the hash node at index 5, and to whichever node it is pointing, that would be our head, because there can be multiple hash nodes in this list. So the first node is usually our head. So we simply point head to it, and now our task is to search for our key. So here we do head.key, which is 105. We try to compare it with our key, and if they are equal, then we simply return its value, which is John. So friends, here you can see there are so many elements, but with just simple hash function, we quickly searched for our key. So this is the simple case where our first node became the key which we want to search. So after this, let's say we search for 21. So key is 21. If we divide 21 by 10, we get remainder as 1. So our bucket index will come 1. So we directly go to index 1, and we will try to access its first node. So head will point to the first node via this link. And here what we do is we simply compare head.key, which is 31, with 21. So they are not equal. It means for this node the key is not present, but there are other nodes in this chain. So what we do is we simply traverse head to its next node via this reference. So head comes to this position, and now we again do head.key. We compare 21 with our key, and we see that we have found our key. So what we do is, we simply return the value as Tom. Now let's suppose if we want to search for a key which is not present in this hash table. For example, if we call table.get and we pass the key as 88. So here we see 88 is not present. So key is 88. When we will divide 88 by 10, we get remainder as 8. So the bucket index becomes 8. We go to the 8th index and try to access the hash node which it refers. So here you can see the head will point to null, which simply signifies that this key is not present in this hash table. So we simply return null from this hash table. So friends, these are the simple use cases where we can get a value by key in a hash table. In our upcoming video, we will see the code to get a value corresponding to a key from the hash table, and we will see the demonstration of the code via an animation. I hope you have find this information useful, and in case if you find this information useful, then please like this video, and if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so that you never miss any update. Thanks, have a nice day.